Hey everybody, Mexican here's Little Kitty Podcast. It's not too long. Oh, it's been a while, huh? Oh, did you miss me? Did you miss it? Have you been sitting at home? Just waiting, just constantly refreshing your podcast feed? Just like, when is a new Little Cutie Podcast episode gonna come out? It's the only thing that makes life worth living. Well, too bad. Because I'm fat and lazy. So I don't feel like making a podcast, even though this is supposed to be a daily podcast. Sometimes I'd wait a month. I guess the last one was 33 days ago. Sometimes I wait 33 days instead of one day. All right? Too bad. It doesn't matter because I don't have any sponsors, so I don't make any money for this podcast, and really nobody listens to it. So why would anybody sponsor me? So too bad. Anyway, yeah, I've just been kind of lazy. Just been kind of lazy recently. Okay, I also got the COVID. I got the new COVID. The new NB181 COVID. I don't know if you guys heard about this one. Remember back in the day? Don't you guys remember COVID times when they just had cute little names like Alpha, Delta, Omega? Remember you go to like the supermarket and there'd be like some old 40-year-old white lady. She'd be like, "Oh my, I got the Delta. I'm double vaxxed and boosted. I still got the Omicron." Oh, you know, they just ditch those names now for the dumb white girls. Because the dumb white girls aren't going to memorize names like, it's the COVID NB181. It's the BA 2.5. They're not going to, because, they're dumb, so. Anywho, yeah, I got the COVID there, Yeah, it sucked. It's like it's getting, the very first COVID wasn't bad at all. It was like 3 days. It was nothing, Then I think I've gotten it like 3 times in the past year. Now that I think about it, because every time it's kind of the same symptoms. Like first, I don't know about you guys. First, I get a headache. And I get like foggy thing. I can't think, and I'm like, my head. I feel like something's wrong with my head. And then a couple days later, that goes away, and then my throat hurts. My head no longer hurts, and that's in my throat. Then my throat hurts for a couple days, and then that goes away, and it affects my lungs, and then my asthma goes all crazy, and I can't breathe, and it's like, oh, God damn it. My asthma's been gone. My asthma was gone for all of my adult life. And then goddamn China virus brought it back. Oh, God. Goddamn Fauci. Damn Dr. Fauci. Anyway, yeah, I must have gotten it. So I got it, and I was sick again in December. Like 1 month of this. It's almost June, so that was like 6 months ago, 6 months ago. Then I was sick again last summer. That's got to be and it was all the same sick. No, it was all like 10 days. It was like 3 days headache, 3 days sore throat, 3 days can't breathe. Like the exact same symptoms there, So that's got to be the waves, Remember back in 2020, it was coming in waves, Like it would be, the cases would surge and then they go down. They'd be like, okay, I guess we can reopen now, And then like a couple months later, the cases would go back up and they're like, close everything down again. Got to stop the spread. But I don't think that's how it worked, I think it just comes in waves or whatever. I mean, I'm not a doctor. So don't believe my cancer treatment. You probably have brain cancer, but don't believe me. I'm not a doctor. Joe Biden's got butt cancer. Joe Biden's got cancer of the butt. He's been sniffing too many girls' hair, so he's got cancer of the butt. Anyway, what else has been going on here? Okay, so the last time since the last time I made a podcast, Tokyo Comedy Bar had the 3-year anniversary. It's been 3 years. Tokyo Comedy Bar. We're selling out shows now. I mean, not me. I mean, when I say we, I mean them. The royal we. The editorial. Yeah, so there was a third anniversary show there, So like every anniversary show, I write some new jokes, just like roasting the club there, So I had some new jokes, I was like, I don't know how are these gonna go, And but they all went pretty good, I killed it, dude. I killed it. I brought down the house, so that made me feel good there, because I I still got it. I still got that special magic up inside of me. I still got it. You know, that's kind of, I kind of worry about that a lot. You know, I get like a writer's block or whatever, and sometimes I just don't feel funny. You know what I mean? You know, women are like, sometimes I just don't feel pretty. You know, I need a manicure. You know, like it's like that. But sometimes I don't feel funny. But I can't get a manicure and start feeling funny again. There's really no way to start feeling funny again. So anyway, yeah, I guess, you know, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a writer there, you know, and I'd start writing a novel, and I'd finish like a third of it, and then I'd get like writer's block or whatever, or, you know, I'd lose my mojo, I'd lose my motivation, I'd lose my inspiration, and I just never finished it. And I have like 3 half-finished novels that I've never finished, you know, because I'm fat and lazy, and also just have no inspiration really. And I was kind of worried that would happen with comedy there, you know. It's like, yeah, okay, I've written some good jokes, but I don't know how much longer am I going to be able to? Is this a talent I have forever? Am I always going to be able to write funny jokes? No, so anyway, that 3rd anniversary show, that was good because all those jokes were completely new, and I had never tested them, and most of them did really well. So that's good. It's good to know. I still got that magic up inside of me. Anyway, yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, okay, I did a show the other week. I did a show a couple days ago. This lady's just heckling all the comedians. Before I start my set, like I just walk up on stage and she's like, I mean, she must have been drunk or whatever. She's like, it's a bald guy with dimples and a beard, you know? And I haven't even said one word yet, and she's already heckling me. And it's like, okay, lady, all right. And Then I do my first couple jokes, and after every joke, she makes a comment. And I do my 3rd joke, she makes another comment, and I just like stop. I'm like, hey, lady, you ever been to a comedy show before? You know? And then, yeah, we did some back and forth. I don't know if you guys seen those videos on the internet there, you know. Comedian owns Heckler. Comedian destroys Heckler. You know, they were made popular by, I don't want to say the great Steve Hofstetter, because I don't think he's that great, but he definitely was a pioneer. Anyway, yeah, so I can't remember the jokes exactly that I made, and then at one point, like, I was just, like, being silent for a couple seconds, and, like, people started laughing at that, too, and the one joke I remember is I look at her and I'm like, see, look, I can get laughs even by by being silent. You should try it. You know? Anyway, she made a sourpuss face for the rest of my set, you know. Yeah, I don't know, maybe she felt bad, or I don't know. I mean, I kind of felt bad for making her feel bad, but hey, that's what you get for not shutting up. That's what you get. Next time, shut up and just laugh. Just have a good time, all right? I don't know, she was probably just really drunk. Anyway, kind of felt bad for making, you know, because that's not what I want to do when I do comedy. I don't want to make people feel bad. I want to make people laugh, you know. I want to make people laugh. But the only thing is, you know, sometimes I tell a joke and then I got another punchline after that, you know. And so if the audience says something, it kind of ruins the next punchline, you know. So then that really pisses me off. It's like, God damn it, you're ruining my set. Anyway. You guys want to talk about Steve Hofstetter? Do you guys know this guy, Steve Hofstetter? He's a red-haired guy, and he kind of pioneered the comedian owns Heckler videos, comedian destroys Heckler videos. He was kind of one of the first guys to do that, like 10 years ago or whatever. And he posted them on the Reddit, on the YouTubes there, you know. And he was just a whatever comedian, kind of like me, you know. And then he kind of got famous, so now he's selling tickets there, you know. And yeah, but he's like super liberal, like all of his jokes are like, we should take away guns and give the government more power. And it's like, oh, okay, dude. All right, bro. I don't understand comedians that are super. I mean, I don't really understand anyone that's pro-government, really, you know? But comedians that are pro-government are just like, what? What? I don't know. I don't want to get too political. On the podcast. Don't want to alienate my new listeners. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got some new listeners. You know, recently me and my comedian friends, we've been making a lot of videos on Instagram, you know. Then, of course, The ones I post don't really go viral. I guess we had that one viral clip in January. Since then we've been making more, and my other comedian friend, a couple more of his clips went viral. My clips don't really, not so much. And yeah, like those videos that we posted, like the other two guys, they got way more. Okay, this is just me like venting my frustration. They got way more followers than me. Like, I got like 800 new followers from the viral video there, but the other two guys, they each got like 2,000. It's like, hey, what about me, dude? What about... It's my idea. I mean... anyway. It's tough being a bald, middle-aged white guy, Like, if I was a beautiful woman, I think I would get way more followers, Because people would want to, like... Guys want to do me, But there's like no straight guys don't want to do me, Straight guys aren't interested in middle-aged bald white guys, you know what I mean? It's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. Why do straight men aged 25 to 35 not want to have sex with me? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess it makes perfect sense, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess kind of feel that way in comedy too. Like, if you're like a standard white guy, you got to be so much funnier than everybody else to get on shows and get booked or whatever. I mean, I guess all that really matters is if you can sell tickets, But if you're looking at a group of 10 people and none of them can sell tickets, if you're just one of the 5 white guys, it's just like, well, we can only have one, we need one black guy, we need one woman, we need one white guy, and there's 18 white guys, and there's only one black guy and one, so sorry, white guys. It's tough being white. It's reverse racism, as they say, Don't you guys hate it when people say reverse racism? Because that implies that the only type of racism is white people to black people, I guess. I don't know. It's just racism, okay? It doesn't matter what race is, being racist against whatever. It's all right, Anyway, I don't want to get too political here. It's George Floyd's 5th anniversary. Remember George Floyd? He was that drug addict porn star that choked on fentanyl, and then some cop was kneeling on his neck. Some cop was doing the what was that guy's name in the NFL? That was Colin Kaepernick. Some cop was doing the Colin Kaepernick on his neck there. So, Colin Kaepernick can kneel, but if a white guy kneels, it's suddenly a hate crime there, huh? Is that what? Okay. Okay, I'm just joking around. Okay, hope nobody freaks out. Listen, I'm just joking. Don't fire me. I'm just joking around. Anyway, what else? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for today. Hope everybody has a happy Memorial Day. Pour one out for George Floyd. Do some fentanyl. That's what George Floyd would do. Get drunk and have a barbecue and do some drugs just like George Floyd. He liked to party. He's also in a porno if you guys want to watch him have sex with a white girl. Apparently he has a very big dick. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.